This is our 1977 Olds Toronado. So this video will cover a few different things. First off, there will be a very slow-paced walk-around of the car. Following that, there will be a second walk-around. We'll show close-ups of all of the cosmetic blemishes, as well as some shots of the interior and under the hood. So this is a one-owner 77 with 25,000 original miles. It is the original paint, as confirmed with the paint gauge throughout. No panels have ever been removed or resprayed. The original owner drove the car for 77 and 78, and then in 79 he put it in a climate-controlled garage with a handful of his other cars, and it was largely sitting for 40 years until the owner passed away, and then his son had the car gone through and put new tires on it, new exhaust, and we bought it from the son. It's a pretty unbelievable Survivor, though. We see a lot of Survivor cars, but very rarely do they present this well. Usually there's, dents and dings and scratches associated with long-term storage, and this one really just has none of that. It's unbelievably well preserved. In 2010, this car was actually the subject of a Hemmings magazine article, so a copy of that magazine will come with the car. But again, it's just an unbelievably well-preserved car. You can see that these filler panels there, which obviously always get busted up, those are even still intact. So climate-controlled storage, it's a beautiful thing. You can see there, all the trim pieces are just, they present like new. The top, again, no signs of age, no dryness in the corners, nothing like that. Car looks very good with the accent stripe. It was part of the Y79 appearance package that this car was equipped with. Wheels are excellent, no oxidation or curb rash, nothing like that. Truly a really, really impressive low-mile Survivor. The polished surfaces are all like new. That's the bumpers, the mirrors, the trim pieces. Glass is all clear and crack-free. So here are all the blemishes on the car, every single one of them. There is the filler panel on the front, just a couple little markings down there in front of the driver headlight. Obviously very, very minor, but there's really not much to nitpick on this car. Now you can see the polished rocker trim, no damage whatsoever. The only thing to knock on it, I guess, is this midline trim. On the polished part, you can kind of see kind of a foil-like texture coming to it. But that's really the only way it's showing its age. See the Landau top looks nice and healthy there. And the filler panels are nice and matched and intact. And then when we get around to the driver's side, it's much of the same. Not really much for real blemishes. The midline trim, again, shows that little bit of foil-like texture. But that's very minor. And there is a tiny, tiny little scratch forward of the door handle that you'll get a look at in a second. Little spot there. But that's really, honestly, that's really the only legitimate blemish on the car. Buckskin interior, very, very nice. No kicked open markings in the door panels. No oxidation on the, by the window switches. The carpet and floor mat are like new. No cracks in the steering wheel, which is very rare. Dash top has no cracks. Passenger door, very nice. You can see there's one miscolored, mismatched, wooden panel on the passenger door, but obviously very minor. No peeling or cracking in the wood on the dash. Presents like new. All the gauges are functional, including the odometer. 25,000 miles is accurate and documented. You can see the dash top there, very nice. A couple little marks from an adhesive that the previous owner had something mounted on the center of the dash. Just adhesive, not drilled in, but no cracks. Seat bottoms, just about perfect. You can see even the pedals really have no wear. The seats, buckskin with the gold striping. Really, really good look. Against the brown metallic exterior. In the sunlight, these just look great. No lost buttons or anything like that. True time capsule. Back seat, much like the front, very, very clean. And then the headliner is nice and tight, nice and clean, all is well there.